Hey guys, welcome back to Archer Jen. I'm Jen, and I'm so glad you're here. Or should I say, hello, you. Guys, Megan's up to some stuff again. That's right. Her Instagram, she's doing weird stuff with it. It's all a big game of look at me going on over there. So I'm going to get into this video. I want to give a couple of shout outs. As I do, I want to give a shout out to Squeegee, helping me so much behind the scenes, gather some of this information. For John Witherspoon, again, bouncing ideas off of, and all of you flockers who just helped me get this one together and alerted me to the fact that she had done these posts. So thank you all so much. Now let's get into this video. Honk honk, everyone. Guys, Megan's up to some stuff. Okay. All right, let's talk. So Invictus is going on. We know this. Harry needed a day off because he was tired. He needed a day off to party because that one went home. Was she sent home? Did she go home on her own accord? I have my theories. I discussed them on the live stream. You can go check that out. But regardless, she's not taking that well, it doesn't seem. So she, of course, had to make a video. Everything's about look at me, because heaven forbid, the focus be on the servicemen and women. She couldn't even mention them in her speech that she didn't plan on giving. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that first speech she gave in Invictus, she pretended like it was something she didn't plan on doing. Okay. The microphone just fell into her hand. You know, all those times you don't plan on giving a speech, you end up giving a speech on a large stage in front of a huge group of people. Yeah, that's the thing that happens. No, it's not. Anyway, so no acknowledgement of them there. So why show any respect during or since, right? All right. So we're going to take a look at this. I have a theory. And this is just my opinion. Okay, I can't prove it. It's not factual. It's just my opinion. I just feel it in my gut. Tell me if you think I'm right or wrong. I have the feeling we all know it's a look at me grab, right? Look at me. We know it's that, but it's more than that. I think this is a big F you to Harry. I do. I think this is a big F you to Harry because, in my opinion, I think she was sent home and I think she's mad that he stayed. Again, I have nothing to base this on except for just knowing Meghan like I do and covering her for this many years. I wonder if she was sent home and this is her F you to Harry. And I wonder if he knew that this was going to happen or the kids would feature. I don't know. Maybe he did. Maybe she wasn't sent home. Sure feels like it to me. All right. So let's take a look at what I'm talking about and the attention grab. I'm going to start with this weird video. Now, there is music on it that I can't play. I'll go ahead and tell you it was Nat King Cole's Love. L is for the way. You know that song. Not going to sing it, but that song. It's that song that's playing in the background. Well, obviously, that's copyright. I can't play that. So I'm just going to talk over the video. Yeah, let's just talk over it because there's just no sound otherwise. So, and maybe that's for the better. She doesn't talk. That might be good. You might be saying you wish I had no sound. But again, these were pulled directly from her Instagram. Here we go. I'm going to add it and you can see it. There you go. So here she is chopping strawberries, making hearts. You know what? I'm going to let this play. I'll just tell you some basic things. I'm going to go back and point out a few things that I've noticed along the way. Yep. What do we see? Kids' hands. Whoa, kids. There's more to this I'm going to talk about. I just want you to kind of get the gist so that I don't have to pause it a million times. So you get the idea, okay? Valentine's Day snack, Valentine's Day party. All right, that's the video. Now, I am useless at Instagram. And so see where I'm pointing like you can see what I'm talking about. Okay. Oh, sorry. On Instagram, I think it's called a story. See where Maggie's picture is up top? If you click there, it shows up there. So again, I'm useless at Instagram. I'm figuring this out. So it'll go away soon, but it's there now at the time of this recording. Now I want to go back and show you some things that I noticed on this. Okay. So first of all, I still take this as an FU to Harry. This is a way to get attention for herself. The other thought I had is that it's all about her cooking and her lifestyle brand, right? Since we know that the flop is coming, I can't wait. She's got to tie it back to herself. She's got to maintain this image of, I do these things. It's also, look at me being a mom. Part of her excuse or whatever you wanna call it, for leaving was that I have to go back to my kids. Okay. Since when? That doesn't ever seem to be a priority for her. They already announced they're going on vacation after Invictus, so no, I don't think no, that's not the kids. Anyway, I actually have a theory that this video is older. I might have that wrong. I'll talk about why as we go, but I wonder if this was maybe repurposed or something. But regardless, even if it's now, I think this ties back into look at me, look at Netflix, F you, Harry. A lot of stuff at play here. Okay. Let's talk about the Netflix angle. The Netflix With Love Meghan, which by the way, we still have withlovemegan.uk and withlovemegan.net. Go there. You can get redirected if you want to give to the Royal Marsden Hospital, which is a great cause and something that Catherine is patron over. That's right. That's a thing we did. I love you, Flocker, so much. You know I do. All right. I'm very open with the fact that I do not cook. It's not my forte. It's not something I enjoy. I'll make stuff for the Gosling. Sure. Other than that, I'm good, But even me not cooking, the first thing I notice is what is she doing? What's happening? Let me show you. What's happening? Look. Look at that knife. She's making hearts out of strawberries. Okay, fine. We've all seen that Instagram mom, that Pinterest mom. Personally, I think it's stupid. I have a Gosling. I can tell you now, and I have done cutesy things like this before in the past, but if I did this now, she'd be like, "What are you doing?" She'd just be like, "I want to eat strawberries. Why are you taking 10 hours to make my strawberries, mom?" So there's that. My first thought is, "Oh, she's not a real mom. She's like an Instagram mom, right? Like not a down in the trenches mom, like the rest of us, where it's like, oh my god, I'm shopping as fast as I can, and the kids like scarfing strawberries. So you wouldn't be making little hearts, but okay, fine. Devil's advocate, you're making little hearts, fine, whatever. Again, I'm not a chef. I don't even pretend to be. But even I can see what the hell is she doing with that knife? That knife is big. That looks like something you would break down meat with. I don't know, something you would well, I stand by that, carve something with. Where is your what is that thing called? Like a paring knife. Where's your paring knife? I've watched enough Top Chef. Where's your paring knife? That's not it. I'd lop a finger off. I'd lop a hand off with that thing. What is this? It just doesn't make sense to me, and it feels like something else going on. Is she merching the knives? I tried to look up the knife company. It looks like it's a British company. And you can, like, personalize it, you can laser your name on it, so it looks like she's lasered something on there. It probably just says, "Look at me, watch me cut," or it says, "Look out, Harry." I don't know. But regardless, I wonder, is she merching the knives? I don't know enough about Instagram, so I can't tell if it's, like, a link for sale. I don't think it is. I think she's just using the wrong knife, in which case, you're about to have a cooking show, Meghan. What's going on? If I can figure out that that's the wrong knife, why can't she? Maybe I should have a cooking show on Netflix. I don't know. Um, this just feels completely wrong and completely weird if you ask me. Let's continue on. But making hearts out of strawberries, fine. Okay, that's a thing. Why not? But again, what are we doing? Are we elevating it? Where's the mint? Is the greenery on top of the strawberries? Is that elevating it? Is that what we're doing here? Okay. And again, the other thought I had was she spent now look at the little whatever counter bar at the bottom. She has spent almost half this video, not quite half, over a third of this video making strawberry hearts. Okay. And then she flashes to these bagels. She doesn't indicate in any way that she has made these bagels. So again, if she's into cooking, chopping things into shapes is not cooking. I'd like to know that info. Like, did she buy these bagels? That's what I'm guessing. Did she make the cream cheese from scratch? I mean, what are we doing here? Did we use the eggs of the what'd she say? Foster chickens? Whatever. So stupid. Um, what else do you notice? Little hands. Okay. All right. So I see what you're doing there, merching the kids. I'm sure we're gonna end up seeing whatever that, whatever kids' PJs are going on there, you know what I mean, for sale at some point. So I feel like that's coming. But also, it would back up the theory that this is an FU to Harry. Because I don't think Meghan on her own can command attention anymore. So she needed to bring out a kid or 2, as you'll see, to get some attention. So I feel like this is just a look at me, look at my kid kind of thing. And also look at me being a mom kind of thing. All right, let's keep going. All right. So yeah, did she make the bagels? Okay, so she's elevated them. Look at the focus. Her hands are more in focus than the kids. So it's still her in the middle of the frame. Look at me. I make things. Okay. And also, just on a base level, what is this? Is this strawberry bagels with strawberry cream cheese and strawberries? Now, my Gosling does like strawberry cream cheese. That's a thing. I get it. I don't get that. It just feels weird. Why? What are we doing? What's the point of all this? This is stupid. Okay, let's keep going. And then yeah, it just well, at least she's using a butter knife there, so that's good. Using a spatula. What was that? Hold on. I just noticed something. What was that? Like, hold on. Sorry. Watch the spatula dancing around. What are we doing with that? There you go. Okay. Like I don't think she's actually doing anything with that spatula right now. She's just wait. And there's just a single heart on each one, but she ends up putting hearts around them. So what? This is just all for the photos, right? I mean, I'm thinking staging stuff, however you say it, like setting stuff up stage by stage, taking photos of it. Because why else would you have a single heart on each one and then go back and add more hearts? And by the way, how many freaking strawberries is this? How many kids do they have? Okay. All right. What's going on? This is weird. All right. Where's the mushroom coffee? Yeah, see, one heart, hearts, heart on top, and then the bagels we just saw had hearts all over it. Okay. It's a lot of hearts. See? Well, there's that. There's a kid. Did you see the dog? There was a dog for a second, and I thought, I'm not trying to be insensitive. Is that dead dog guy? I don't think it is. I was looking, we were trying to figure it out. Shout out to Squeegee. I don't think it is, but yeah, weird. Okay, and then the back of a kid. Oh, and then that's it. So let me play that part again because it was kind of choppy. So like, what, 20-second video. Do you see what I mean? Those are different bagels. Look at the cut of the bagel. I know that sounds weird. This is a weird detail. Hold on. See, that's a different bagel. Those are different bagels. Those have holes in them. The bagels at the end do not. And these bagels, I'm saying bagels a lot. She has the hearts all over them. By the way, this is how she kisses Hasno balls too. Just hands all over. Anyway, no tongue. Just anyway. Yeah. See, this is different bagel. Isn't this weird? This is just really weird to me. So, how many bagels did she use? How many strawberries did she use to make this weird, nonsensical post and party? And where's her camera right now? Is she walking like this? Because that's what it feels like to me. Like she's walking. I was going to pick up my phone, but I forgot. I pictured my Gosling all over it. Can't do that. Okay. If this is my phone, if this Bruce kit, just kidding. If this makeup palette is my phone, she's carrying like this, right? And just walking. But again, we saw her in the Netflix show. I call it, she carried her food at boob level with her hair in it. So that here we are once again, camera here, carrying the food. It's so weird. Yeah, weird. Again, kids. Okay. Weird. Huh. I find that whole video very odd. I want to know your thoughts on it. Let me know. Let me see. I'd made notes. Let me see if there's any other. The attention is on her. What else is new? I'd written down Instagram / Pinterest mom because we all know these. It's the ones that make the bento boxes for the kids. I'm not even begrudging you. If you want to make a bento box for your kid, go make a bento box for your kid. But if you feel the need to post it on social media, I think that's a little crazy. I've definitely made the silly faces and the, breakfast and the silly desserts for my kid. It's just something you do as a parent. I've done the gummy worms and all that. You just do that. I didn't post it online. I don't need to share it with strangers for my kid to get a kick out of it. And now I feel like, again, she'd be like, Mom, what are you doing? I just want the strawberries. What's this? Why are you taking pictures of my food? So yeah, I just feel like this is very Instagram mom. I said it's a payback to Harry. The knife. I'm stuck on that. I still think she's somehow merching that knife. We'll see on that. And then yeah, that was it. This whole thing is so odd to me. So that's the video she posted, but that's not the only weirdness because there's a photo too. Let's take a look at that. All right. So again, here is her Instagram. And you'll notice I've covered all the other ones, but let's look at sorry, I laugh every time I see that beach photo on the bottom right because that came out, beginning of the year. What month are we in? Yeah, that came out right at the beginning, and it's like 2025, and her running around and running off. Okay, and I'm laughing, thinking it hasn't been a great year for her because the Netflix flop and then Invictus, and yeah, not a great year so far. But it's funny that she kicked it off with that. But yeah, she posted this. You'll notice it. That we're gonna zoom in and take a look. But at first glance, just take a look. Oh, they're so in love. You know how to show somebody, okay. You ever been in a relationship where you feel like you need to prove it to everybody by posting pictures of yourself in love? If you're in that kind of relationship, you probably want to get out because you're trying to convince everyone you're in love. It's the same thing as, like I just said, she's trying to convince everyone she's a mom. She's trying to convince everyone she's in love. It's so weird. There's so many weird things I notice about this. So let's take a look closer. The first thing that jumps out at me is, look at my jewelry. Always, always look at my jewelry. Always the hand on face. Listen, I get it. Sometimes you touch your partner's face and you kiss. It's sweet, whatever. Not when they do it. She's more clawy. And usually it's the cover, and I brought other pictures we'll look at, has no balls face. This time it just happens to be that she'll allow him to be on camera. So it's on the other side so she can play. Look at my jewelry. I feel like everything she does is to benefit her. But honestly, the other thing I think is it's not just to look at my jewelry. Let me do it on this side. Not just to look at my jewelry. Okay. If this is Harry and I'm Meghan, look where her hand is. It's right in the center of the photo. I think it's to stay center always. Always. Focus on me, attention on me. Look at me. Look at me. I think that's why she does it. She covers his face to play look at me and then center of the photo to look at me. That's what I think she's doing. The other thing I had mentioned, I'm going to give John Witherspoon a shout out because he had such a clever idea here. I had said, we're just talking. I was like, something is really weird with this photo. I was asking because I'm not technological. I was like, do you think Harry is photoshopped? Because I really thought maybe he was for a second. I was like, something's not right. Nope. It's not that. They're not actually lined up. I know that sounds silly, but they're not. I'd said before, they kiss like they're coworkers. Like if somebody came to you and said, you have to kiss your coworker for whatever reason in order to survive. You've got to kiss your coworker. And you're like, I don't want to kiss my coworker. Ew. No, you've got to kiss them. That's what they're doing. There is no passion. There is no anything. This is the most dull, dead fish kiss I can think of. There's not even, I wouldn't even call this a kiss. I was just saying, like, I know I'm ridiculous, but seriously, it's just like pushing your face against someone. That's not even a kiss, right? They're not okay. I don't even need them to make out in front of me, but this. Okay. I keep saying okay because I don't know what to do with myself, and I'm getting very uncomfortable. This is not a kiss, but it is a look at me. It is a look at me. All right, let's go back and look at me. Let's read the post, shall we? All right, back home, taking care of our babies and missing my Valentine. So, okay, he has no name still. He's always H. He's not even H anymore. My husband, my Valentine. I'm sure okay. I would like to see the text messages. If there's any exchange at all today, I'd like to see what they say because I doubt that she's calling him her Valentine. I bet it rhymes with smickhead. Missing my Valentines, whoever. You know what's funny? Again, this is horrible, but I used the analogy before of somebody that, you know, hypothetically would be with a lot of people and not wanna learn their name and just call them "Ooh, baby." That's kind of what this is. I don't need to learn your name. You're just "Ooh, baby." You're "Ooh, Valentine." Did I say time? Time, Valentine. My husband, my Valentine. But again, by doing that, like I said before, with the husband thing and my Valentine, emphasis on my, meaning the whole wide world revolves around Meghan, always. So I feel like that's what this is, my Valentine. Okay. As he continues at the Invictus Games, changing lives. Mhm. How? How would that be exactly? Changing lives and reminding us all of the power of healing and resilience through these incredible veterans and their families. Okay. We finally get a mention of the veterans. Is this kissing the Invictus Games ass? Is this she was warned by Harry? What is this? What are your theories? I feel like this is really weird. Beyond proud of my husband and what he's created. Ah, again, credit to John Witherspoon for saying this is her Jedi mind trick. This is her Jedi mind trick. This is what she does. This is what he did too. They try to say things like this to rewrite history. He didn't do it. He didn't create it. No, 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 no. Don't get that twisted. He didn't create it. My love. So again, he has no name. He's just her love. I understand why. And you understand why. Like when I talk about my child, I keep her completely private. She is private. She has no say in this channel. So why would I reveal anything about her? She is my Gosling because that is a private name, but a way for you guys to get involved and refer and say, hi, Gosling, that kind of thing. It's fine. But outside of here, to anybody in my real life, do you think I call her my Gosling? No, I call her by her name because I named her that. So my point is to people, I mean to people in our life, and you're in our life and you do matter to me, but you get what I'm saying. To people in our lives, like to her grandparents, I would never say my Gosling, blah blah blah. I find it so weird. She's dehumanizing him, just like I would be doing a disservice if I didn't call my kid by her name. It'd be like if I just walked around all the time, "My daughter, my daughter." Like, if I took her to school and it's like, "My daughter, blah, 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 my daughter." It just becomes a point where you've taken away every bit of their identity, and I feel like that's what she does to him, and I'm not standing up for him. I can't stand Harry, I really can't, but it's weird the way she treats him. It really is, and I would say the same thing if it was the other way around. If he only called her over and over, "My wife," I'd be like, "Well, he's Borat," but, like, over and over. She doesn't have an identity. She's just his wife. Like, that I think she was Miss Faux Feminist would scream from the rooftops. I find this so odd. Okay, my love. I will eat burgers and fries. Okay. What are we doing here? Is this meant to be an inside joke? The joke I make is that what she was making on that grill in that horrible was it Maxim? I did it on Patreon. That Maxim video where she's trying to be all sexy. Was it steaks or burgers? Ooh, I'm cooking burgers. I'm grilling. Yeah, it's like, okay, aren't you supposed to be vegan? Am I crazy? She talks about being vegan. Depends on which way. Roast chicken and vegan, same thing. No, I know it's not. I'm making a joke, but I will eat burgers and fries. I'm sure she's eating burgers and fries. Hello. Hello. Fish and chips. Okay. I'm guessing that that's a reference to America, burgers and fries, and England, or the United Kingdom, excuse me, with fish and chips. But who knows? With you forever. See, we have our own inside jokes. So, okay, go with me here. I studied psychology in college, so I like when I can dust that off. Let me dust this off for you. A trick when you're first meeting someone, they say, like if you like a date, let's say, and you want to win them over, you start to get inside lingo with them, right? That's just the thing that people do because it's a natural thing that people do. When you like someone and you relate to someone, you start to have in jokes. You get to know them better and you start joking around about stuff and it just kind of becomes a thing, whatever it is. Like a nickname or a funny inside joke. Well, like us, the flockers, that's our in joke. You guys get it. I get it. We make joke. We're like, what the flock are you doing? Flock off and just all the in jokes, right? Has Jen broken anything? That's an inside joke. Some of you guys get it. If you don't, it's because I drop things every live stream. It's a thing. It's actually on a bingo square now. Anyway, these are in jokes with people that you care about, but it's also a psychology trick to show a closeness with someone. So if you went on, let's say, 3 dates with someone and you really like them, you would look for that inside joke so you could kind of call that back up because it brings up usually good feelings for somebody. So that's what I feel like this is. This is all a mind blank. This is all a mind trick for her. Look, we have this in joke. I hope you do. You're husband and wife. I hope you have lots of in jokes. Most, not even husband, most boyfriend, girlfriends do. Most girlfriend, whatever. Like, yeah, she's acting like she's made up this lingo with him. It's very odd to me and very high school, if you ask me. Thank you for you. Thank you for you. Okay. All right. Hello, you. Thank you for you. Almost thank you for your service, but thank you for you. Okay. All right. Love wins. So I want to point out this love wins thing. This is something that I've pointed out before that she does. She does. She and Harry both hook their name onto causes that at first sound good. What I mean is like the bull stuff, YouTube doesn't like the word, so I always say bull instead of ing. Um, the bull stuff. You'll hear at first, let's stop online bull, like child bull. And you're like, of course, nobody wants children to be bold. Nobody's like, yes, let's bull some kids, unless you're the Sussex squad, but that's a different story. No, but at first, listen, you hear that and you're like, yeah, no kid should be bold. Okay. But then you start learning that's not what it is. They're trying to shut down free speech. They do this every time. They hook their names onto these things that at first sound good. So love wins. You're like, sure, yeah, love wins. Overcome obstacles, love wins. Great. I Googled it to make sure, and sure enough, it says that it's also associated with marriage equality that happened in 2015. It's the decision to legalize same-sex marriage. Great. Most people, I'm not trying to get political, but I'm just saying in general, most people are like, consenting adults, marry who you want, have fun, God bless you. Enjoy that. Okay. So my opinion is she seems to be tacking onto or hooking onto something that most people would not argue with. They'd be like, great, marry who you want to marry. Have fun, be miserable like the rest of it, whatever. So it's crazy. You're okay. There's no way you're going to convince me this is because she felt like acknowledging the LGBT movement. No, this is so you can't clap back at her. This is what they do. It's so you can't come back because again, at face value, they tackle this child bull thing and hope that you won't clap back because who's going to say, "Oh yeah, let's bull some kids." No, nobody's going to say that. We're going to say, "No, you can't shut down our free speech." It's crazy. But we're not going to come out and say, no, you shouldn't bull kids because you shouldn't bull kids. Love wins. Great. Okay. Marriage equality. Excellent. Let's do that. What are you doing? I can call out the rest of your BS. I almost said BS, but still agree with this. But I'm telling you, this is what she does. She latches on to things like this. So that way it shuts down the possibility of criticism. Bam, mic drop my pen. You get the idea. I'm telling you, I feel it. This is what she's doing. All right. Let me see if there's anything else with these pictures because I had made notes on both and I just want to make sure I hit all my points. So the writing is just awful. My babies, my husband. Let's see. Oh, he created it. He's patron of it. He didn't create it and grift us. The Oh, yeah, and then the photoshopping. To me, it looks photoshopped, but no, I agree. I think their lips just aren't aligned. I think this is just bizarre. And who's taking this picture? Is it Archie with his Leica camera? What am I looking at here? You can't make sense out of this. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this here. But I need your I need your input on this. What's going on? What do you think's happening? I have lots of thoughts on this. I want to know yours. Again, these were straight off of Meghan's Instagram, so that's where the pictures came from. These are all my opinions on all this stuff. I say that my opinions, all of these stated here are opinions, but again, shout out to Squeegee, to John, and everybody behind the scenes who has helped me with this video. I appreciate you so much. But yeah, I'm dying to know your thoughts on all this. Ginstagram has spoken. The vein has spoken. I just can't. I can't with this. This is like a kiss your sibling challenge. Kiss your aunt. Oh, that's what it was. Sorry, I did pull more. Hold on. Look. That's what I pulled too. To say they just had kissing pictures that were very effective. And look, they don't look like they're related. They look like they want to kiss each other because they want to kiss each other. And they look happy to be kissing each other. And it's not anybody needs to cover anybody's face. They just kiss because they want to kiss. Great. It's sweet. I love it. I want to see more of them kissing. And then there's this. Again, kiss your coworker challenge. It's just the least amount of passion I've ever seen. Cover his face. I kind of don't blame her. Let's cover up that face. Is it so she can picture that it's William? I think that's what it is. Let's cover up Has No Balls' face so she can picture it's William. There's this one. This was in Colombia again for the cameras. Oh God. This is so cringy. That's that polo match kiss. Again, if you want privacy so bad that you need to cover up your partner's face, maybe don't kiss him in public. There's an idea. And I'm not even like a prude. Kiss, have fun, whatever. Time and place. Polo match, sure, kiss. I've seen Prince and Princess of Wales do it. Great. I don't begrudge it. I find this weird. I find this bullshit. It's not. This is for show. And then again, shout out to Squeegee who pulled it's something called a Hollywood kiss. Let me get the definition of that. 1 second. Hold on. Define Hollywood kiss. All right. So that's defined as a long, sensual, romantic kiss between two people that appear in many movies and television. So it's more of, but it's like it's staged. So it's like your audience can see that these two characters were supposed to like each other or supposed to feel things or whatever it is. Have a moment. It doesn't scream reality. When's the last time you switched your partner like this? But not even locking lips, just kind of like I have more passion with you flockers than these two do. Anyway, I'm going to leave this here. I'm dying to know your thoughts on all this. Thank you everybody who contributed to this. I appreciate you so much. I'm sure I'll have more to say on this. Let me know your thoughts. Be on the lookout. Again, I'm assuming I'll put this up Friday evening, probably, since I'm recording this Friday evening. I'll probably go Friday evening. So if you're watching this at 7:30 Eastern time, I'll be on Galentine's Day with Resting Dollface and a whole bunch of surprise guests. So look for that. And yeah, that's going to do it for me. And keep watching my channel because I have lots of good stuff coming up. I have Michelle, Royal Daily Tea. I have John Witherspoon with lots of Blake Lively stuff. Lots of good stuff coming out. As these two grifters do weird stuff, I'll talk about it. It's what I do. Thank you guys so much for being here. Happy Valentine's Day. Honk, honk all. Bye-bye. What? Kiss your coworker. No. I don't want to kiss my coworker. Bye. Bye. I'm just having a conversation with myself now. Bye.